Set 42121, the Heavy-Duty Excavator set, is a Lego Technic set. It has 569 pieces. It is for ages 8 and up, and it was released March 1st, 2021. It retails in Canada for $49.99, in the US and most of Europe for $39.99, and in the UK for $34.99. This is also a 2-in-1 set. The instructions for the second set can only be found online. They are not included in the box. So the front of the box has a large picture of the set with the bucket scoop arm looming towards you. The upper right has a 2-in-1 badge up there, along with the 8 Plus and all the other information that I just gave you. The back of the box has several pictures. One of them is the set in full, along with pictures of 4 pylons that come with it. There is 2 gear functions, one on the right side and one on the back for the actual arm piece, and the set does rotate. And the bottom shows the second, which is sort of a miniature scoop arm, but in more of a tractor form. And as I said before, the instructions can only be found online. The side of the box has the 2-in-1 symbol, along with the picture from the front of the box, along with the name of the set in 2 different languages. The other side has the exact same, minus the 2-in-1, and instead of the name in other languages, there's the warning, choking hazard due to small parts. The top of the box has the information about where the components were made, along with the actual size indicator, which is the actual scoop bucket on the end. And the bottom has the usual UPC, the trademark information, recycling, and the Lego Life app is on the bottom this time instead of the side where it usually is. This set is sadly a tab box set, which I think is, for a set like this, I think it's somewhat unacceptable. Because it shouldn't be. It really should be a taped set. That is just my opinion on that. So I guess now I have to open and find out what else is on the inside. So in the set you have bags 1 to 4, with 3 having 2 bags of tracks. There is an instruction thing, which in mine, interestingly enough, I've never seen this before, the sides, it looks like it's just been torn before it was put in the box, which I've never seen before. But there are stickers, 11 stickers total, which, once again, I don't like stickers, but that's neither here nor there. A single instruction booklet flat in the box, love to see that. So bags 1 is for the arm, bags 2 is for the covering over it, 3 is for the actual track section, and then 4 looks like it is for the underside of the back. And the back has 2 pages of instructions, a advertisement for Rebuild the World, something I have not seen from Lego and I actually don't know anything about. I wonder what that is about. Okay, so apparently the Rebuild the World is an effort to show you what playing with Lego is like through a child's eyes. There are 5 sections, one about places, nature, vehicles, fantasy creatures, and objects. You can discover creations that children and families from all over the world have shared with Lego in the last month or so, and if you feel inspired, you and your family can contribute to it by submitting your ideas. That's actually a pretty neat thing from Lego. So yeah, so there's an advertisement in the Lego book for that. It doesn't tell you what it is, you actually have to go look it up, but the picture in here looks neat. There is a page about 6 different sets. The excavator's one of them, along with the boat, the hover boat that they recently released, and 4 others that have already been released. Playing a... I can't remember what that's called. It's like a bulldozer, but... yeah, I don't know what it's called. Embarrassing for me. And there's another page on the functions of the vehicle. I will be starting this build. I will be doing both builds in here. I will be starting the secondary build so that I can also review that portion. I will be doing this build last, So just like the 3-in-1, the last 3-in-1 set that I did, I will be doing this one, reviewing it, disassembling it, and then doing the actual main build, and then reviewing it, and then the entire thing as a whole. So let us begin. And now I get to dump all of this Lego out, something I haven't gotten to do in a while because I usually follow the bags. Okay, so this is the second model that you can build with the set. It's interesting. You have functionality with, there is a gear here you can turn to do that scoop, and then there's a second one that raises and lowers this right here. You have treads on the front, and this turns right here, along with treads on the back that move a piston. The treads on the back are not well done. The design is just off at... You can't... They're very loose because you were like half a tread length away from being able to connect them with 20... Yes, 20 of them. But you need 21, and therefore it's really loose, and it's actually not really great. The ones on the front are fantastic. Or, yeah, on the front are fantastic. The ones back here, not so much. That's weird. This is the front, this is the back, as by the cockpit there. That's weird. But anyway, so there is a bit of a sort of like piston engine thing going on here. And the little side view mirrors can move. But that's about all the functionality in this one. I haven't applied the stickers because I'm going to do that for the main model. And it appears, at least within my set, that I'm missing a piece. I find myself buying more Lego lately, and I find that being a problem more often. I have almost never had that problem, and now it's happening a lot more, so that's a lot of fun for me. I give this build personally a this is difficult. I want to say 3. Oh, and you also get 2 of these when you do this one. You also get 2 pylons, and these are all the pieces left over. I shouldn't forget that. For the build, I'm gonna give it a 4. It's an okay build. There's nothing too challenging about it. The only annoying part was, again, the treads on this section right here not matching up. But other than that, it's fairly okay. So now I'm going to dismantle this and create the other one. Oh joy, oh joy. Okay, so now that has been dismantled, I will be building the main guy, not the secondary. And I was not missing a piece, I just managed to put it in the wrong spot, as is typical of me. So let us begin. so that is the main guy done. Out of here. It comes with 4 little pylons, a bunch of little debris that are actually used in the second build. There's a bunch of, extra little miscellaneous parts. There are, however, exactly 4 extra snap connectors of the blue snap, blue 3 snap connector, or blue 3 length snap connectors, which I believe that these are not in necessarily extra pieces, but actually needed for the secondary build. So these are not, I would not label these as extra pieces. These things here I would. All the stuff in the middle here I would label. So you do get a fair amount of extra pieces, and of course the things for the secondary build. The build here, one of the interesting features actually between the 2 builds is that the treads, in the secondary build you need 21 and 22 per side for front and then back. If you ever decide to switch to between builds, all you need is the ones that you have on the first or the second. So for this one, you would just need to snap it pretty much down the middle with one of the 2 bits having an extra tread, and you'll have 21 and 22 because this is 43 here. So that was pretty neat. There is no function for the treads. There is no little piston thing, but the treads fit perfectly on this one, so that's fantastic. You get a function here to raise this, which only goes so high, and then you get a function which is a simultaneous raising of that and a scooping action all in one. There is a little cockpit here for not even a minifig. This is actually really small scale there, but it's actually very detailed with little handles and a little dial type gauge thing, and this also swivels, so it's on, honestly, this is a perfect little build here. I would give this, for a build, I would give this a 5. This was for what you're getting, this is absolutely fantastic to build. For overall, it gets a 5 because it's a 2-in-1. One of them may not be as good, but it's a 2-in-1 and it's absolutely fantastic. So overall build of both of them for the entire set is a 5 out of 5. For the play, there's a fair amount of play. I'll give the play a 4 because there's only so much you can do with it, really. You do have the 2 functions on the other one. You do have some function on that, and it's actually fairly fun to play with. I'm going to give a 4 for display because it's actually a pretty nice display piece here. Just having this in your Technic bits, doing stuff. Maybe in mid scoop, having some debris, but this is a good display, and it's also good for Lego cities. This could definitely be used as a little construction thing for a Lego city, if you wanted to go more Technic with it, which is fairly nice. The value is a 5 out of 5. Not only in all regions are you getting more piece to price, but once again, you have 2 different things that you can build. I forgot to say this earlier, but I'm going to give packaging a 4 because there's absolutely nothing special about it. All in all, I would recommend this set for people who want to display something. This can be used in a Lego city or just having it sit on a shelf. It is pretty. It's good either way. There is a bunch of Technic functions, and I would also say that kids can have a lot of fun with this. This is a good, I would say, for an 8-year-old, a good beginner set. If you want to throw them into something a little advanced, or if you had them do a beginner set and then you want to bring them up to the next level, this is a good one to have. So with that, fairly good review for what I'm considering a very nice set here. I will see you all next time.